Hello. Today I'll talk about random things like what I did today and anything that comes in my mind while talking. First of all, I get up early at 4:50 a.m. in the morning. Then, then, then my wife called me for talking with my child. I talk with my baby for about 5 minutes. Uh, it was really a nice moment for me in the today's morning because it starts with a smile of my kids. I see it on him of her video call. When he see me, then he started with a smile. That's really fruitful for me. And the another reason is since he was sick last few days, I didn't able to talk with him every day like as other previous days. Uh, Usually we talk two to three times every day over video call. I talk with my wife and also talk with my baby. But after getting sick, it was really hard time to talk with him because he was crying, and also it was problem for my wife. Anyway, after his treatment, he is feeling better now, I think. And I'm also feeling well today. Okay, after talking with him, uh, immediately I tell my wife that my further prayer times is near to end. That's why I I told her to end the call so I can pray the further prayer. Then I prayed the further prayer and drink some water. Then sit down to my desk and started my day working with learning Gutenberg. Gutenberg is Gutenberg. I can't know the exact definition. Okay, Gutenberg is a open source software that is integrated in WordPress as a plugin. The Gutenberg is actually an editor. Previously, WordPress used a classic editor which is called TinyMC editor. In that editor, we were able to write text and just basic formatting like Google Docs. But with Gutenberg, there are a lot of customized there, there are there are lots of customizations are available, like anything we can imagine we can build with Gutenberg and without writing any code. That means using classic editor it was we were just limited to writing the text and just some basic formatting. But with Gutenberg, we can now drag and drop, and in the editor, we can build anything visually. I think sky is the limit for Gutenberg. Okay, uh, I was I was giving to a deep dive learning Gutenberg. I was experimenting with the WordPress's default WordPress's Gutenberg plugin examples. I was experimenting how they have built the plugin, how their workflow works, or how the life cycle of the Gutenberg plugin actually does. It is very important for me to understand the life cycle. Without knowing that, I can't work like mm, like going somewhere in the darkness. I don't want that. It does not satisfy me. That's why it's very important for me to understand the full life cycle of the entire Gutenberg plugin, so that I can so that for any problem in the future I face, I can investigate to the point, because I know the life cycle. But without knowing the life cycle, it will be a lot more harder to pinpoint the problem while developing something for the Gutenberg. I'm still learning it, and still I'm not able to understand the entire life cycle of Gutenberg plugins. But I think coming days ahead in few but I think coming days ahead, I'll able to understand that. Okay, then I take my breakfast and have a shower and go to the office. After, I also worked on Gutenberg in my office, because since I was learning Gutenberg last few days, I was interested in Gutenberg, working in Gutenberg. Uh, so there is a plugin we have in our office which actually need to restructure the Gutenberg blocks. I was working there on that, but it is a little still harder to me. But since I have explored in in the Gutenberg blocks from my home, so it was little easier for me to the understand the codings. After finish my office, okay, today I was also conducted a weekly meeting where we have discussed on various topics. First of all, we discussed on sometimes I feel like blank. I can't remember anything. That's a big problem for that's a big problem. Many times I have to deal. I still can't remember. My brain is sometimes feel like blank. Okay, sorry, I can't remembering. This is the problem. Really I was frustrated before for this problem, but nowadays I'm not that frustrated because every person have their weakness and strong sides. But I think this is my weakness, and I have other strong sides, I think. So I don't frustrated anymore for for this problem. And also I think this is called ADHD. I did not diagnose it, but I think it might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, after finish my office, I went to the booth to withdraw some money. Then I sent the money to my wife because she is needing some money for keeping in her hand, so that it may be needed for medicine or 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 her any kind of desire. then then I went to there is dizzy box where where I had to say a parcel that I have ordered in Daraz. After input my number in the digibox, the the box displayed me that there is no record with my number, or there is no order with my number. So I called their customer care, and they said that if I once the order is in the digibox, they will inform me via email or SMS. I did not get any of them. I was concerned that since the since the notification is showing to receive the order for at least 5 or 6 days, so I think it's already in the digibox. So that's why I went to there. After after come from digimax digi digibox, then i I was coming to my home. In that way, I have seen a person is selling vegetables. Last 10 days I was not able to consume any vegetables, especially um, shark. I don't know the English word of shark. So I was feeling that I should eat eat shark. That's why I bought two quantity of shark. two two unit of shak, and then I had to buy onions. I had to buy some onions and come back to home. After come back to home, then I call my brother-in-law and asked him if he received the money from the agent. Then he informed that yes, he has received the money. I talked with my wife, and then I have taken my dinner. Then I have done my Isha Salat. After that, I have taken my dinner, and then spent some random times in the Reddit and Twitter. Right now, I'm waiting for my wife to call me. She just when I was browsing Reddit, she informs me that she will call me within next 15 or 20 minutes. That's why I'm waiting for her. That's all for today. It's almost 10:30 p.m. here. Last I recently asked, I'm trying to get I'm trying to sleep early and get up early. So I should sleep in next few minutes, like 20 or 30 minutes, so that I can get up early. Thanks.